Night is the night. Not because Pharaoh is feeling generous, not because the people are feeling strong, but because God has drawn a line in the sand. It says judgment is coming, and mercy has made a way. This is Exodus 12. God speaks to Moses and Aaron and says, "This month marks a new beginning for you. Your calendar changes tonight. Your history resets tonight." Then he gives an instruction that sounds simple, but carries eternal weight. On the 10th day, every household must choose a lamb, a male, 1 year old, no defect, no weakness, no compressed. You don't grab the sick one. You don't grab the leftover one. You bring the best. For 4 days, that lamb lives with you. You see it, you hear it, you grow attached to it. Then, on the 14th day, at twilight, the whole assembly kills the lamb. And God says, "Take the blood, put it on the doorpost and the top beam of your house." Not on the floor, not hidden inside, right on the entrance, public, visible, and clear. Then roast the lamb with fire. Eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. The brown has no yeast because there's no time to rise. The bitter herbs because slavery was bitter. And eat it ready. Belt fastened, sandals on your feet, staff in your hand. You don't eat this meal relaxed. You eat like people who are about to move. Because tonight, the Lord passes through Egypt. And he says, "When I see the blood, I will pass over you." Not when I see your strength. Not when I see your good intentions. When I see the blood. That night at midnight, judgment falls. Every firstborn in Egypt dies. From Pharaoh's palace to the prisoner's cell, a cry rises across the land like nothing before it. But in the houses marked by blood, peace. Pharaoh calls for Moses and Aaron in the dark. His pride is shattered. "Go, leave. Take your people. Take your flocks. Just go." After 430 years of bondage, they walk out. And not empty-handed. The Egyptians, desperate, give them silver, gold, and clothing. The very people who oppressed them now fund their freedom. Over 600,000 men on foot, plus women, children, and a max multitude move over under the covering of God. But before they go too far, God says, "You will remember this. Every year, this feast is permanent. The feast on unleavened bread. 7 days with no yeast in your houses, because yeast spreads and so does corruption. Clean it out. Teach your children why. When your sons ask, 'What does this mean?' you tell them, 'The Lord brought us out with a mighty hand.'" And God makes it clear. This Passover belongs to those under covenant. Circumcision marks the commitment. This isn't casual faith. This is the belonging. Then Scripture says it plain. On that very day, the Lord brought the Israelites out of Egypt by their divisions, exactly as promised. Exodus 12 isn't just about a meal. It's about substitution, a spotless lamb, blood on wood, judgment passing over because mercy stood in the doorway. Freedom didn't come because Pharaoh changed his mind. Freedom came because God made a way. Echoes even now. Is there blood on your door? Because judgment passes through only when one thing makes the difference. Not your effort, not your status, not your history, the blood. And when God says move, you move.